Virgo, hi. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 11th to the 17th of August. How have you guys been? Thank you so much for tuning in once again. So let us see what do we have in store for you, all right? I'm going to use two different decks here, one to pull out the main cards and the other one will be to clarify it. Also, don't forget to comment if the reading resonates, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, all right? So let's begin. Spirits, what is the person on Virgo's mind feeling for them? Let's see your person's feelings for you, Virgo. Let's see, what does this person feel for you? We have Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of Wands. And we have the High Priestess. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Overall energy, Virgo, what I'm getting here is that this person is very disappointed right now. Okay, I don't know what's happened between you both, but right now they seem to be, very upset or sad, about you probably not being in their life. Okay, and they're in grief. They feel the loss. They could be feeling the loss of you not being there in their life. But I clearly see that there's some sort of a remorse. There's some sort of a regret. There's some sort of a grief, and I see them being in this, going through this pain, in their emotions right now. Right now, with the Seven of Swords here in the reverse and the King of Wands and the High Priestess here, this person, Virgo, I feel wants to follow their intuition and own up to this own up in this relationship. Okay, and probably they want to come back and have another chance with you. All right, so this is like a card of reconciliation. I feel that this person wants to reconcile with you. Okay, they're following their intuition right now, and they want to come, and this time they are coming out like a king. Okay, so they are bringing some sort of a stability. So King of Wands is someone who is very passionate, who's very who desires to be with you. Okay, who wants to have a passionate relationship with you, where they are going to give some sort of a stability here for you. All right, so let me clarify this now. Spirits, why do we have the Seven of Swords here in the reverse? We have Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this person I say is healing from a heartbreak. Okay, so you guys clearly would have had a heartbreak or a breakup in the past, and I see them healing from that situation. With the Three of Wands in the reverse, I see that this person, you know, they're facing some sort of an obstacle. I see. Okay, in order to make this move, or they might have had these obstacles in the past, but now with the Knight of Cups here, this person wants to come forward and make that love offer to you. Okay, I clearly see that they want to come forward and they're bringing this new love offer towards you. All right, right. Now, spirits, why do we have the King of Wands here? We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. All right, so look at this, Virgo. Look at this. This person clearly might have, and you might have had disagreements in the past. Okay, but right now they want to come forward and make this attempt to win you again, is what I'm seeing. But you are coming out as Queen of Cups here. Okay, so this person, and also as the Queen of Swords, right? So you could have actually cut this person out of your life, right? That is what I'm getting here. And with the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this person feels that even if they come forward, you might not be wanting to commit in the situation, and you might not be wanting to nurture and give to this relationship. Okay, that is what is they're feeling. But I see that they're wanting to let they come out of their negative situation, and wanting to give this another shot. Okay, why do we have the High Priestess here, spirits? Why do we have the High Priestess here? We have the Sun in the reverse. We have the Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra. You could be dealing with the Leo. Why do we have the, okay, we have the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the hangman in the reverse. See, they've started to see things from a new perspective right now. Okay, they're starting to see things for what it is. All right, they think that the fair thing to do now is to come towards you with the justice here. Okay, but with the Fool in the reverse, they are kind of hesitant to take that leap of faith towards you. They are a little hesitant to come forward towards you because they don't know how you're going to react. They are fearing some sort of a rejection here. They're really not happy where they are right now, Virgo. Okay, with the Sun in the reverse, they're clearly not happy. They're being very silent, they're being very observant, but they want to follow their intuition, which is telling them to come towards you. And that they know is the right thing to do. But there's some sort of a hesitancy that I sense from this person's end. Yeah, that is what I'm getting now. All right. Now let me see your feelings for them. Right. Spirits, how does my Virgo feel for this person? How does my Virgo feel for this person? We have Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. All right. See, the vibe I'm getting from you is that you want some sort of a truth and clarity, and you want to make things very clear with this person. Okay, where at one point of time you were really confused, now I see that you're very clear about what you want. Okay, with the Hierophant in reverse, I'm kind of getting a vibe that you might not be wanting to give commitment in this relationship as of now. Okay, you might want to take some time out and understand this person more. Okay, we also have Four of Cups here in the reverse. So you're coming out of what kept you in that negative situation, okay, where you were really feeling stuck. But right now I see you coming out of that situation. But with the Knight of Swords here, I see that you want to rush to this person, and you want to really clarify certain things. Um, you seem to be in a very restless and impulsive energy here, is what I'm getting, Virgo. Okay, with the King of Swords here, I don't think you are really very you're feeling that emotions for this person right now. You want to have a very head over heart logical conversation with this person and tell them what is what and whatever you're feeling, and get some sort of a clarity and closure here. Okay, yeah. So let me clarify this for you. Spirits, why do we have the Knight of Swords here? Okay, okay. And take the first two cards that flipped. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Swords. You are feeling very anxious, and I see that this person has really left you feeling very hopeless, and you're in despair here, is what I'm seeing here, Virgo. Okay, especially in the nights, it's keeping you up. You're overthinking, and right now you've come to a conclusion that you do not want to invest in this situation, in this relationship. You don't want to commit to this person anymore. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I see that you have emotionally closed yourself off in this relationship. Okay, you don't want to give or nurture or waste your time anymore in this relationship, and that is what is something you want to rush towards them and get it clarified. Why do we have the King of Swords here? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't see you wanting to invest in this relationship. I don't see you wanting to collaborate in this relationship, because right now you feel with the Two of Cups in the reverse that there is no equal give and take in this relationship. There is no love left in this relationship. It feels like you both are not on the same wavelength. Your thoughts are not on the same wavelength. Okay, with the Two of Cups here in the reverse, there is no balance in whatever you do with this person. Okay, yeah, I see that with the Page of Cups here, you might be expecting some sort of an apology from this person. Okay, I see that you're wanting some apology to come in from this person, but I don't know if you're going to get it in this week. Okay, let me know in the comments, right? And with the Nine of Cups here, I see that currently you seem to be emotionally fulfilled wherever you are. Okay, you feel that right now you are enough for yourself to fill all these cups, and you want to take care of yourself. You don't want to budge from where you are right now. That is the vibe I'm getting here. All right. Now, why do we have the Two of Swords in the reverse? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords here, I'm seeing, Virgo, that you guys are healing from a breakup. Okay, you're clearly healing from the situation that left you feeling hopeless. All right, that left you feeling, you were overthinking and you were not happy. You're going through the turmoil. And now with the Six of Swords here, I see that you have decided to move on from this situation. Okay, you're moving on and you feel that there is no point in investing in this relationship anymore with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And I also see that with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I see that you felt that there was no stability, in this relationship. It wasn't really making you happy, it was weighing you down. All right, for some of you, I feel that you might want to um, you know get into some other commitment here. Let me clarify this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles, spirits? Yeah, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. You got this twice. Okay, you don't want to give to this person, you don't want to give to this relationship. So you're moving on. With the Six of Swords, you're moving on. Bottom of the deck, we also have the Strength in the reverse. Your emotions are all over the place. Okay, it's scattered. I see that you're finding it really hard to get a control over your emotions, but I see that you have decided now that you want to move on from the situation here, Virgo. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. So let me know in the comments if the reading resonated. Okay, I'm going to quickly pull out the universe's advice for you in this situation. Spirits, tell me, what does my Virgo need to do? What is the advice you have for my Virgo? We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, spirits want you to, on bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Okay, so spirits want you to make that decision now. Okay, they want to make the decision. They see that you're very confused and indecisive here. Okay, you're really fickle minded, you don't know which way to go. Okay, I see that with the Four of Swords in the reverse, you guys are really feeling stressed out, burnt out, exhausted, finding it really hard to heal from a situation. All right, but spirits want you to know that it's only going to get better. Okay, they want you to focus on yourself right now, because you yourself are doing so well even without this person in your life. They want to focus on your self care and self love and take care of yourself right now. At this point of time, the universe's advice is to give to yourself. Okay, to keep yourself happy, to manifest that happiness. It is very obvious from this card that you're doing financially well, you're abundant, you have everything in your capacity which is keeping you happy even without this person in your life. So spirit wants you to follow that journey. Take this decision, of keeping yourself happy for the time being until things get better. I don't know why I choked. Yeah, so it is definitely not easy to heal from a breakup, Virgo. I can tell you that. I'm sure, I can feel you, but this is the way out as of now. All right, so let me know in the comments if the reading resonated, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon in my next reading.